Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. This is your host, the only guy, Servbot 42's. Servbot 42's out there. Man, I am so freaking tired. Yeah, there's a couple of things I gotta update on you guys. For you 8 viewers that have been listening, I really do appreciate it. If it was just one of you guys, I'd still do this. Because I'm doing this for fun. But anyways, after I listened to the first podcast that I made, I realized that it wasn't just my allergies I was taking over, you know. Like, I don't know if for you 8 people that were listening towards the end, I was just like sniffing up a storm. I thought it was because of my allergies, but it wasn't. Turns out I was getting sick. Chest congestion, nose congestion, whatever, you know. Me being a man, I didn't do anything about it because I thought I could take care of it. And then it got to the point where one day I was just playing Twilight Princess and I couldn't breathe. like I'm not joking. Like, it felt like if I was in a steam room and I couldn't breathe for like 5 seconds. So I ran out of my room and I took a deep breath. It was scary. Like, damn. I don't know. I considered thinking about calling an ambulance, and pretty much I didn't know what I had, but I started taking medicine and I feel better now. It's just I had congestion, and when you don't clear that, it hardens in your lungs or wherever, so it gets harder for you to get rid of. So I still have a little bit of it now, but I'm doing a lot better. I mean, it was a lot worse. And besides that, I also do have allergies. And for those of you that don't know, I have 2 guinea pigs, 2 little rats. And yeah, I got allergies for dander. And mix that with the hay that they have and the constant ammonia from their shit and piss. So yeah, I'm just kind of like dying in my room every time I come in here. But fuck it, you know? So yeah, that's why, I mean, you can still probably hear me right now sniffing. I'm going to try and cut that with Audacity, because I found a way to like cut out the noises, so like you can also hear the background noise of just white noise. I'm going to try and get rid of that too. It's kind of hard. As I said, I'm just doing this for kicks. I'm recording this off of a third-party PS3 headset and my laptop. And yeah, that's about it. So other than that, let me get to some updates that happened to the podcast as well, besides what I just said. Starting with Fate's Day Night. When I was talking about the scene, about the 2 10-year-olds that were just making out, you know, it's like your time to put down your pencil, your diddle. As soon as I uploaded it, I got a notice from YouTube saying that it got blocked. So apparently, Ufotable it'll detect when you have that anime streaming on YouTube, and it'll block you because, you know, copyright and all that bullshit. Which I don't know how people can upload their crap, but when I have my pristine, well, that's probably why. I'm pretty sure they flip their stuff. When I uploaded the clip of those girls making out, it was from the actual like anime. Like it was from Kiss Anime, pretty much. I'm wondering how other YouTubers can like put it on there, you know, without them getting in trouble. Because we're talking like there's whole scenes that they upload and they don't get in trouble. I want to know how. I want to know how they do that, so I can just start doing that, because I want to put clips in while I'm talking about this. Oh, and another thing, actually, hopefully when you guys hear this will be on iTunes, because I do want to do it on iTunes, and the only reason I haven't is because I don't know how. But I'm going to look into that. And another thing, geez, honestly I don't know what podcast name to give this. I'm really bad at this too, because like I'm that person, like when you create a character in a video game, I will take like 30 minutes just for like a name. You know, if it's not me, like Disgaea, for instance, you know, you get to create warriors or mages or whatever, you get to name them. I'm that person that will spend like 6 minutes pressing the random button until they can find the name that I like. I'm that guy. I am that, like, indecisive, and especially for something like this, where like the name's gonna stay forever. I think I don't even know, but I gotta come up with something. Man, this might be a beautiful joke. Anyways, other than that, I'm gonna try and post a JPEG of those. You know, well, anyways, I'm gonna try and put clips, and if you're watching this and clips don't come up, or you just see an image, for certain parts, like an image that looks out of place, that probably means that YouTube blocked it. But not many animes have that. I mean, it has to be voice recognition, because obviously I don't put audio. I mean, video recognition. I don't know how they do that. But anyways, oh man, do I got a lot to talk about. Oh shit. So yeah, about the whole tire thing. Get this. This Sunday, oh god, I was at a friend's house, right? This fool, he wanted me to drink with him, so I was like, alright, let's do this. Fine, fine. I want to drink. I want to get drunk and be depressed. By the way, that didn't happen, which I was like, oh man. Right? Yeah, so I went to my friend's house and we started drinking. And we had like 6 IPAs. Each one was like 7.7%, so that was 42% alcohol. And granted, you know, I was drinking in between because I don't want to get a headache. And lo and behold, we both did it. You know, we both got wasted and then we drank, and then we woke up in the morning. And I had a headache in the beginning, but then I drank some water and I took a nap and I woke up and I was fine. My friend did the same thing, but he woke up and he had this massive hangover. So I was like, man, and he drank less than me. Well, he drank slower. God, that annoys me sometimes. It's like, dude, fucking catch up. Catch the fuck up. We watch YouTube videos. We watched a lot of You Laugh Videos compilations. Some of those are so terrible. Oh man, my favorite one is the guy that shows pictures and he just starts laughing at it. I think it was Wild Wild 4 or 3. The thumbnail has 2 reporters in the front. Yeah, so that happened, right? And then in the morning, you know, that was yesterday when I woke up. I woke up like at 12, 1. And then, since he didn't want to get up, I went to his friends that lived outside, like by the garage. There was like another room. We watched American Dad for a bit and stuff like that. And then from there, I went home, which took like 2 hours to take public transportation, right? And then at home, I took like a 2-hour nap because I had to fix stuff in the house. And I've been, like I said, I've been wanting to do this podcast. This podcast was supposed to be weekly, but because of my illness, I couldn't do it, you know. And anyways, let me get back to it. Then I'll say why. I'm all over the wall here, man. Shit. I didn't even record like usually. You know, you're supposed to write down what you're gonna talk about and just go over it. I didn't. I was like, fuck it. If I'm gonna just talk on the mic now, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, I took a nap. And then I woke up like around 11, and then from there I went to work because I work overnight. So I left at 11:40. I got to work like at 12:30. Had some time for myself, and then I worked from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. And from 5, I walked to the trolley, and then I took the trolley all the way to my school. And I had school from 8 to 12. Oh man. I had one of those moments where it just seemed like forever, and then when I look at the time, only like 10 minutes passed by, and I was like, fuck me, I cannot handle this today. So 4 grueling hours later, you know, I just, I get my test, because you get tests every week on the class I have, freaking Arts and Society. It's Gen Ed, right? So, you know, I just write a couple notes, drift in and off. Quiz comes by, I just guess on all the answers. I only got 5 points deducted, which is awesome. Out of like 25. Okay, so I did that, and then after that, I had to catch up on my drawing, principles of animation. So I had to pretty much use Toon Boom animation and animate a sack of flour jumping into to a slide and then, send it in. So I did that. That was the one thing I was nervous about this week because that's due tomorrow. God damn. Oh, dude. I just got done. I don't know if you guys know, but like I'm 1 year into becoming. I'm 1 year in out of 3 years to become a game developer. So I did 1 year of just straight gen ed to get all that bullshit out of the way and to get my grades up. For those that don't know, I'm officially a game design major right now. So I'm learning how to make 3D modeling and all that stuff. And I'm getting into that so bad. And the cool thing that happened, it was 2 weeks ago. I didn't mention this, right? I think I did. Who knows? If I didn't mention, I'll just mention it now. If I did, then fuck it, you're gonna hear it again. The teacher told us to make a robot, and I asked him if it can be anything, right? If it can be a copyright image. He goes, yeah, it doesn't matter. I just want you to make like a robot or something. So what I did is I got 3 references from King Glidon from Mega Man Legends 2, and I remade the whole thing. And then I made the bird bots. Well, I made the bird bots first, but I grabbed the bird bots and I duplicated them and I made them really small. And man, everybody freaked out when they saw the ship. And then the first thing the teacher said was like, "What's this?" Because like when he presents our homework, he puts us on blast, and he talks about what's wrong and what's good, And it's not like they're gonna shit on you or anything. It's just like he goes over the homework on the projector so everybody sees what he did. So when my turn came up, everybody got freaking excited when they saw the Glidon ship, and then the teacher's like, "Wait, what's this?" Because he saw a little dot, and then he like pressed the dot and he pressed F to like zoom in on it, and it was a bird bot, and then like everybody just started going crazier, which was awesome. So everybody loved that. So yeah, that was like so cool to do. And then last week we had to make a weapon. And sadly enough, I didn't have time to make a cool ass weapon, so I just made some basic axe. It looks, to my standards, it looks like shit, right? But I did it, but good thing it was simple because this week we had to grab that weapon and we had to map UVs to it, which is pretty much the image that goes on the weapon or the items. Like when you play a video game, let's say there's a crate. The UV is the skin of that box. So, like, the UV is like, let's say you make a crate, right, which is a square. So it'll just come out as a square. To make it look like a box, you gotta put that skin that makes it look like it, right? Like somebody draws the art of the box, and that's what I gotta do. And UV mapping is such a bitch because you gotta place it on a grid, and then from there it's gotta match. You gotta match the parts. It's pretty much. It's like a backwards paper craft, You know how paper craft comes in a page? You gotta put the skin on it first, but you gotta match it or else it'll stretch. And it's just, oh dude, this is just terrible. And the thing is, I don't want to just half-ass it for whatever. Like, I want to do it because this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. So I gotta master this. And I gotta,
very good.
It's just difficult right now to do it. It's really difficult because I don't understand it all the way. But I really need to master this. I still need to master how to curve stuff. So so I can make like teacup handles and all that shit. Because right now I just know how to make blocky stuff. But the curve option in Maya makes you do like circular stuff. That's not like a sphere, Like let's say you want like a snake tail. If you use the curve option, it'll curve the item. So I'm having trouble with those two. I'm not scared about it because even after school's over, I'm going to be using that program just for fun because it is fun on its own either way. There's so many tutorials on YouTube. It's like, honestly, I could have done all this on my own, but I wanted the structure, so I went to school because I need that discipline. I am that person. Like, I remember when I was unemployed for 6 months, I had that program because a friend gave it to me. I didn't even touch it. For 6 months, I was on unemployment, and I fucking played video games, and it was the best time ever. And it was probably the only way I can play The Witch in 100 Night straight through. I swear, that game is amazing. Watch it on YouTube if I didn't recommend it already. I'm not into like that Dynasty Warriors hack and slash, which that's what it was. That's what it is with the Diablo point of view, 3/4 in the air camera angle. It wasn't like, honestly, the gameplay was dull for me. I didn't like it, but the story alone made me just plow through the game. And it's so long. I swear it should have been an anime because some of those cutscenes are like 30 minutes long of just freaking busts talking. Sorry. Drinking some mineralized water. Oh, that shit's so gross. But it curbs my appetite for soda, which I'm trying to quit. But yeah. Ooh, man. That I would spend like 10 hours a day playing that game. Just to get through the story and everything. Get all the achievements. And I remember before I got that game, the day I got fired, I just did not care because it was a shit job. So I went home. I went straight home. And I just played Doom on the PS3. The Doom Classic Complete. Oh man, that was fun. But anyways, yeah, back to school. Fuck me, dude. I lost my train of thought. Well, anyways, yeah, I made this really cool glide on in Birdbot. I'm pretty sure by the time you hear this, you'll see it. Yeah, so here I am now. Like I said, I was, dude, I'm all over the place. So yeah, I had work last night, and then had that school, and then from there I went to Best Buy to get some headphones because these other ones that I had, they really hurt my ears. I like the gummy ones, but I got Sony for $15. I like earbuds. And then from there I went home, which is right now, and in like about an hour, 2 hours, I have to go to sleep because I need to get 6 hours so I can wake up, go to work, and go to school again, and it's just a vicious cycle. And oh man, I wish I just had more time, you know? I can get like 3 extra hours just to sleep, just to get a 9-hour sleep and still like do stuff. Anyways, fuck it. Let's get on to the next topic here. Freaking video games. Oh, dude, I've been playing. One of my friends told me, I didn't even know about this, dude. The Reflections came out with Driver Speedboat Paradise. And I'm one of those people that love the Driver series. And when this game came out, and it's on the apps, right? It was on iTunes or whatever. I something. Fucking Bill Gates. I've been playing that nonstop on my rides to school and work. Because that's usually the time that I get free. Oh, dude. It's my first boat game, so obviously it's going to be a good impression. Because it's actually it actually is a lot of fun. And for a free game, it's pretty well made. And yeah, granted, it's got like the in-app purchases, but all the stuff that you can purchase, you can just get it for free by watching videos. So what I do, like gold bars are the currency that's really rare, and that's what makes you want to buy it. But you can get 1 gold bar if you watch a video, which is 30 seconds. So during class, I'll just have my iPad out, and I'll just click on the video and just, do class stuff. And then, like, on the peripheral of my eye, when I see the video end, I'll just click on the thing again, so the ad will play. So, I'm not watching, I'm, like, studying, or I'm, like, doing homework or something, So I'm just farming gold. And I'll get like 80 bars a day, because then, like, after like 80 videos, there's nothing else that can show me, which is hilarious. And that's how I've been buying like all the Supremo stuff. I'm that person. I can grind, I don't have. I'm not the type that'll get lazy and just pay for shit. Like, fuck that, man. If you can get it for free, get it for free. I mean, if the game was $10, I'd still buy it. But that's how much I like it. It was fun. But, I'm not going to pay for it if it's free. Fucking app purchases. I never did. I played The Simpsons tapped out for a year straight. Did not pay a dime for anything. I freaking harvested donuts. Speaking of driver though, my favorite driver, I think the best one is Driver 3. I know. If you guys heard of Driver 3, it got shit on because, you know, it's supposed to be a competition with GTA. But Driver 3 was its own thing though. I mean, there was that rivalry, but anyways, yeah. The thing about Driver 3, I loved it because of the glitches. Just like I love Driver 1. Oh man, there's like this Batman mode, I called it, but it's like, in the first Driver, they took out this feature where you're supposed to use nitro, but obviously with the power of Game Shark, you can unlock all that stuff. So what I would do, I would have the felony bar on high, I would have invincibility on, and then I would put falling cars, so cars would just randomly fly out of the sky and just land, right? And then I'd put nitro. And I swear you will spend hours playing that game, just being chased, going nitro mode when you crash and you start flying in the air and you crash and fly so fast that the game pauses so it can load. Dude, it is the funnest shit ever. And then when Driver 3 came out, like the whole open world, the thing I like about Driver 3 is that just like all the other ones, it focuses on the driving. That's why like the on-foot stuff was really garbage, because they always focus more on driving. Everything felt good, everything felt right, and I loved how when your car gets damaged, certain parts of it fall off. And I just had a field day. I got that for my birthday. It was like one of the best birthday presents I could get on the PS2. It was a lot of fun. And I wish I had a PS2 again. I think the one I had, it was on the Fritz. No, I had to sell it for rent back in the day. Shit, that sucks. Man, I wish I had my PS2 back. I just gotta buy another one. Because I got a lot of games I want to play on it. Like that, I got Bully on it. Resident Evil Outbreak. Oh, dude, those are the days. I wish they could re-release that game. It'll happen though. Capcom has no good ideas anymore, so they'll just re-release anything. I mean, what, Resident Evil 7? Ugh. Man, I don't want to get into that. I just... I don't know if I ranted about Capcom on the last podcast, but I just wish they could get better. But anyways, yeah, back to the thing. I've been playing Driver Speedboat Paradise. I bought back Ocarina of Time for the 3DS and I'm playing through that. I just patched the water temple, which took a while. It's kind of annoying, but I remember it wasn't as annoying as the 64 version. I remember when I first went to that dungeon, I was there for like 2.5 hours, I think. Dude, that song, that temple song was so annoying. But yeah, I was playing it. That's what I've been playing, and when I get the chance, I'll try to do that crane game. Was it a Badge Arcade on the 3DS? Man, dude, I'm glad I don't have internet in this garage that I'm at right now, because I'd be wasting money on that shit. But badges I don't even see. I don't even see them. Like, I just buy them because I like them. The most I've ever had, like, I have every Nikki badge and every Zelda badge, but I have the Nikki skin right now on my 3DS, so I like that. That one's a lot better. Yeah, that's somebody's at the door. Yeah, I locked my own, but I thought it hurts me knocking. But yeah, I kind of want to play Twilight Princess again just to play it. And oh man, this is the craziest shit. This is so weird. I was going home. This was like about a couple days ago, actually. I caught the bus right to go to my house, and I was walking, and this guy pointed out to me, "Hey, it's that guy." I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" And I remember there was this kid way back when the Lucina amiibo and like Robin and all those people were gonna come out. I was waiting in line like at 3 a.m. and granted, I never got the figures. You know, that's the last time I did that shit. I was there, and then this guy came up to us, And he started asking questions, like, just to, like, get the conversation going. It was kind of annoying. Because he asked too many questions. And I was like, dude, this is not a fucking school setting, relax. And it was that same kid. And he had a friend with him. He's like, yeah, my friend's looking for somebody to play Smash Brothers with. I was like, oh, really? Well, yeah, man, I'm down. And then the guy's like, okay, let's go now. And I was like, fuck. Like, it was just impulsive out of nowhere. He's like, just go right now. All right. So he pulled the cord. We both got off of the bus, right? And his friend stayed on the bus. So it was me and this other guy I never met before. For some reason, I just proceeded to walk with him to go to his house. This complete stranger I don't know about, right? And I'm like kind of half wary, but at the same time I'm not, because we're like heading to like a little nice neighborhood. It's not fucking ghetto. So I like, if it was ghetto, it would have been something else. And I actually went to his house. It's pretty small, 2-story though. And there was like 11 people living in there. It's like all family members. They were all nice. And then I went into his room, dude, and it looked like my room in 2007, dude. The wall was not, like, you could not see the wall because it was just full of posters. It was a huge-ass television, and then he had this drawer, or cupboard, that had every amiibo from Smash Bros. That have come out. And he put them all in the form of the roster in Smash 4. It was amazing. And then on the side of that, like picture on the corner of your walls, he had on one side of the wall an Ike amiibo, and then on the other side a Ganon, kind of like in a checkered format, and he had it all the way down. So that was like 6 or 7 extra Ganondorfs and Ikes, and then on top of that there was 2 that he custom painted. And by custom painted, I mean he just took the cape out of Ike and he spray painted them both black. And he was pretty good. I mean, we played a couple rounds, and then I told him I kind of had to go because I had left my guinea pigs out. I was out, just looking for internet, and then it was like at 2 p.m. that I left just to do some shit at Walmart or something. And then, it was Starbucks. I remember I was at Starbucks too, and I was downloading some shit there. And I was leaving around 5, and that's when I met the guy. And it was like, by the time I left, it was 9:30. I was like, fuck, those guys are out in the cold. So yeah, I went back home. And I don't know, dude, it was crazy. I just met some guy off the street. And the last time I did something like that was, I was at a mall, and it was like 8:30. And I was leaving, right, with a friend. And then this guy walked by us. And I think he saw us somewhere. And I don't know how the conversation started, but it turned into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then the guy's like, you want to have a duel right now? And my friend's like, yeah. So they just started playing in the middle of nowhere in the dark. And I was like, dude, this is just like the fucking anime. Goddamn weebs. But yeah, that was the last time I ever did something that impulsive. It was kind of fun. But yeah, I mean, shit. I think next check, I'm going to get a Vita. I want to get my Vita back. Dude, I missed that so much. I loved the PS Vita. And it sucks because it had all these apps that it never got used. And it sucks because, I don't know, like if the Vita and the 3DS were together in one system, it would be amazing to, oh dude, I'd never put it down. But yeah, I use my Vita for my classics game, mostly all the ports. So I had Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 in there. I had Dino Crisis. I had, I bought Final Fantasy 7, and I think I bought 9. I gotta check my PS3 because they're all in there too. But I mostly use it for that, and I would always have the Warriors movie on it. Oh yeah, I bought the Warriors on it. Oh dude, I fucking love the Warriors. If you guys ever heard of the Warriors, buy it. Don't even look at it, just buy it. The movie and PS2 game. It's on the PSN store. But yeah, dude, I am a huge fan of the fucking Warriors. And I would play that game when it came out. And I heard about it through a friend. I just got into it. The whole thing. I even bought like a vest. This is like an $80 vest, even though it's actual leather and shit. It's in my closet somewhere. I kept it all bagged up so that it doesn't get damaged. But yeah, I had all these ports on it, and I sold it because I wanted to get Smash 4 when it came out. And yeah, that's what I did, and I got $90 out of it, which is, I know it was a steal, but I didn't care. I wanted to play Smash. Lo and behold, to this day, my Vita is still at that GameStop because nobody likes the Vita. Nobody wants to buy it. Even the guy recommended me getting a new one, but I want the one that I have. And I know that one's mine because it's the only one that has a screen protector, and I know like the dust around it. And before I traded it in, I took a picture of the barcode because I do want it back. And there's like a lot of good games for the Vita I want. Man, fucking Sony, dude, get your shit together. Oh well, I'm just hoping for this guy 5 to come out on it. Well, they said it's not possible because there's just too many sprites that load at the same time or some bullshit. I mean, shoot, the PS3 had this Gaia 3 and it's on the PS Vita now. And that thing had PS2 graphics still. It's an embarrassment back in the day. But anyways, yeah, that's it for video games, I believe. It's mostly portable right now. I cannot wait for school to be out because I am just going to be on a tear with Mario Maker. I got to make those Daisy levels. I haven't touched Mario Maker since school started, which is good because, that's what I'm doing. Can't slack off on that. But with that, hold on a second. Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. Fuck, man. Water runs right through me. Well, with that being said, oh man, let me move on to anime. Everybody's favorite subject. Anyways, I just got done watching Panyo Digi Charat, and sadly enough, I wanted to see it in Japanese because I like watching it with the original voice actors. There's a few animes I'll watch in English. And I wish I could have seen that one in Japanese, but it wasn't available where I could just download it and watch it. And the voice actresses try, because they're all supposed to be little girls, right? But we all know that people are really bad at doing that, especially in the U.S. They need child actors for that stuff. Like Silent Hill 2, Laura was an actual child actress. Not the one that they ported that was garbage. I'm talking about PS2 when it came out. That Laura, she was an actual kid. Compared to adults when they're trying to mimic kids, it just doesn't sound right, It's terrible. Oh God, I was thinking of Fate Stay Night. I watched like 10 seconds of it. I mentioned in the last podcast, I think. I watched 10 seconds of it in English. It's terrible, dude. It was like they got actresses that sound like they came out of pornos, like that bad. Which, it's not surprising since that was the origin of Fate Stay Night. Anyways, for Digi Charat, these actresses, they try, but it sounds really bad. So if you ever want to see it, I recommend it in Japanese if you can find it. And that's because I went to Kiss Anime to watch it. And they have a Japanese version and then a dubbed version, but the Japanese version is the dubbed version. Like they downloaded it twice. I put a comment in there saying that the Japanese version, the subtitle version, is actually the dubbed version again. But I'm pretty sure they're not going to fix it because it's a community thing. I'm assuming it's whoever gives the uploads, and I can't really bitch about it, because it's free. When these girls sing, they cannot sing for shit. It sounds terrible. I mean, the acting, I'll give it, they're decent. Alright, they follow the criteria to appear on television as voice actresses. But they cannot sing. And it's very evident, because there are a couple of numbers in the anime, like really short numbers, It's not all Disney style, but dude, they cannot sing for shit. And I love Digi Charat, but that anime truly was for kids. Everything was bright, everything was colorful, it was all cutesy chibi style. Like Like, you can feel diabetic watching it. It's that colorful. But I liked it because my favorite character is Kyoko, and she actually has a recurring theme on that show, more than like the old ones. And it's only 45 episodes, and it's 4 episodes per episode, like they're shorts. So every episode has 4. You know, it's comprised of, each episode is comprised of 4 parts, but those 4 parts are considered episodes. So each episode is like 8 minutes at the most. So 45 episodes is probably like 12. Like around 12 episodes or something. I don't know. It's really short. I finally got done watching it. Now that I think about it, after that, there's another digi Charat that came out. That's it actually is 105 episodes. I gotta watch that shit. Before I can watch the final one, which is the Christmas one, it's when she becomes a teenager. And then after that, I still gotta watch Fate's Day Night TV reproductions. There's 3 episodes. They're each like an hour long, so I don't know what it is. I think they're recaps, but I'm gonna still watch them. I hope it's not a lot of exposition. Because this is the Fate's Day Night from 2006, 2005, around that era, when I started watching it. And that Fate's Day Night, I mean, I love the series, but the first one that came out back in the day, that was, it was very slow. You know, there's parts that get really slow. And the TV reproduction is from that time, so I'm wondering if that's going to be slow too. But after that, I just gotta watch Carnival Phantasm, and I am done with the Fate series. Which I'm not that I'm glad. I wish there was more because I really love that series. And July, Fate Prisma Ilia 3-Ray Dry is gonna come out, which is the sequel to Two-Way Hers. And very sad news that I didn't know, but 3 months ago, the actress that played Miyu died of tuberculosis. And I was like, man, she's one of the supporting cast members. So I mean, I don't know. You ever have that thing where like you want to have the voice actor consistent to everything that voice actor does? That's kind of how I feel about anime. Because it's so different when like somebody new comes in, unless they sound like that person. It's not the same, you know. It's like if you were to change Laharl's voice actress. Yeah, it was a woman. The voice of Laharl is, I heard it was Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers. Let's see, something a little less obscure. Let's say the voice actor of Snake, God forbid, passed away. And then they replaced him with somebody else. Like, you know, it's cool, you know, you're going to play the game, but it's just not the same without the original voice. You know? That's how I feel about this girl. Or this anime. You know, like I want the voice actors to be all the same. Because Elia is the same voice actress throughout everything. I think. Yeah, it should be. Just like Saber is. But yeah, it's sad that she passed away 2 months ago. Well, probably 4 now. Anyways, yeah, so this new season is going to be something new. And I think that would explain why in the specials you don't see Miyu for like 2 episodes, I think. But yeah. Oh, speaking of specials, the last one for One Punch Man came out, which has to do with the tornado girl. I forgot her name. But yeah, the last one came out. I'm hoping for a season 2. If not, it's gonna suck. But I don't know where these rumors came from. But you know, rumors has it that there's only gonna be 1 season of One Punch Man, and it's due to like just not having the budget. Which I don't know how. I mean, well, I loved it. I don't know if people love it, but everybody that I talk to seems to like it. Everybody online seems to like trend it. So I'm assuming that it got a lot of views, which means it should get a lot of revenue. I'm hoping for a second season. So all those fight scenes were amazing, especially the last episode. That was freaking tight. Oh, I picked up a new one from one of my friends' recommendations, which is Daily Lives of High School Boys. That is a really good anime, and I highly recommend it. It's funny as hell. There's no real story. It really is just random shit that happened to these 4 kids. These 4 high schoolers. I think the story is from the actual creators of stuff that would happen to them, and it's just a little bit more exaggerated. Like I said, there's no real story connections to it. It's more like those 4-panel strips made into an anime. It's really funny. I remember when I was watching it, there was some GIF images that I seen back in 2012, because that's when the anime came out, and I just found out about it today. And I would see certain parts of that anime, and I'd be like, I have the GIF of that. It's so weird, like when you finally see the anime that has that GIF that you found online. I think I found it on Google Plus. Man, is it that long? No, I don't think it was Google Plus. I joined Google Plus 2000. I know I had an account when I was forced to do it from YouTube. And then, it was so long since I truly discovered Google Plus, and it just became a part of my social media. But yeah, look up Daily Lives of High School Boys. It's really good. And then after the credits, there's High School Girls Are Funky, which is like these 3 girls, and they get their one little 4-strip panel thing. And it's weird because like some of the characters, they don't have eyes. Like it's always like the shadow over the hair, so you'll never see the eyes. And we're talking like one of the main characters' sisters has that. There's this other girl that's like, I think it's the sisters. They don't show their eyes. But then there's these 2 girls that are kind of like main characters. And they're not main characters, but they're like they appear a lot. They have eyes. It's strange. It's a weird kind of anime. But it's really cool. I mean, it's worth a watch. But the episodes are really short. They're just 4-panel strips kind of thing. And yeah, I mean that's all I watched so far. I need to watch more anime. I did download Kiz Navier. I forgot what it was. I think it was like something about. It looks like Persona, and it's about these people that use their emotions and they use as powers. For some reason, Inside Out comes to mind, which I know has nothing to do with it, but I don't know. It looks like Jet Grind Radio. I need to watch that. Oh man, I need to watch Boku Monogatari. It looks really good. I just hate that I don't hate it, but it's so long because it's 12 episodes, right? But then when you click on the description for it on Kiss Anime, there's like a list of plus 10 animes, and they put it in order of the story of that series. So there's 3 animes that come before Boku Monogatari, and then there's like 7 more. So if I want to get into the story, which the thing is, when I watch anime, I get into the whole story. I want to know, I want to see it from start to end. To watch that, we're talking plus 10 seasons here. Not seasons. Yeah, like 10 parts, and each part has like 12 episodes. I hope that's not the case, because damn, it's going to be a lot. I mean, I'll watch it, but fuck, I don't want to do it. Like, for you guys that are on Google Plus, I gotta know, like, how does it work when you post stuff? Because I'll go to Pixiv and I'll find all the images that I like, and then I'll post them, right? And I'll get like my 12 plus, I'm like, okay, I'm good for the day, I feel popular. Which is stupid, just 12 likes. I get 12 likes. But then, like, I don't know, are there some people that will look at it but they won't plus it? They'll just look at it and go, oh, that's cool. I don't care, I don't really give a fuck. I'm there for the community. But like, how would that work? Because I know I lurk too. I lurk a lot, especially during school time, because I don't have the time to write and like make stuff. I do that. I get really involved with Google Plus when I'm in vacation. You know, that's when I'm on my school vacation. That's when I'll go balls deep on that and on games and I'll post on Mario Maker and all that shit. But other than that, I'll just lurk and I'll post my anime images like every day. You know, I know some of you guys. For those that have seen it, I know I've been slow lately, but there's just stuff I haven't liked that I've found for images and school. But yeah, do you guys just look at it and be like, this cuthead thinks he's cool, and then just pass by, or do you actually like it? Who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking out of my ass right now. So yeah, I was on Twitter, right? And I downloaded this Super Evolution. It's supposed to be like a Pokemon ripoff. But then when I go to check it out, it's like these girls that look like Pokemon. It's like a Pokemon version of girls. So if you ever want to jack off to a girl Pikachu, you can like play that game and see the image. I mean, you can do that online, granted. But that's what this game is all about. Like, it's all the Pokemon in women form. I think most of them. I don't know. I haven't even played the app, but I've seen the images and stuff. And oh man, I finally found this. I used to see this girl with like this hoary ass skimpy skirt. I don't know her name or anything like that, but I found out where she came from, and it's from this app called Kantai Girls or Navy Girls. Dude, I played that for like, I wouldn't even say I played it. I experienced it for 4 minutes, and I'm just going through what I think is tutorial, but like for those 4 minutes, the game plays for me. Like, I never felt like I did anything. It's like it was a Let's Play. I downloaded a Let's Play. So I just deleted it, and I kept they made 2 apps. They made that one, and then they made this Kantai Girls where you just gotta tap them before they fall so they don't fall on the ground. So you gotta save falling girls. It's obviously eye candy, you know? But yeah, dude, some of those Japanese games are weird. And it sucks because there's a Fate Grand Order, I believe. It's out in Japan, but I need a Japanese iTunes account. And I'm just too lazy to make one. I just wish all the apps could be region free, you know? Oh, not really related to anime, but any of you guys even use Mitomo anymore? I do. I still use it a lot, but there's only like 2 or 3 active people on it. I don't know. I get into a lot of those games. You know, I get it, and I get why some people don't like it. But I don't know, man. Like, I guess it's because Nintendo, and I guess I'm farming those coins, those Mitomo coins, but I also do like putting funny answers on it. Anyways, yeah. Fuck. Oh man, I want to wrap up this early. Shit, I need to at least kill an hour, right? 48 minutes. Fuck me. Yeah. Damn. Next time I will structure it. You know. But it's just honestly, if I didn't do it like this, I probably wasn't gonna do it. And I don't want to hold it off and then like have it not happen. I want this to be a regular thing. And hopefully, you know, I'll get more comfortable. I do want to buy a microphone if I do end up like getting into this a lot, which I hope I do. You know. But right now I'm just, like I said, I'm using a PSD headset, so it might sound crappy. You might hear shit in the background, whatever. You know, this is just, I'm doing it because of me. And you can hear my Illuminati frustrations one day. Yeah. Dude, I bet when I stop recording, I'm going to remind myself of like 5 things that I want to talk about. And I'm going to hate it. I'm going to hate myself. And I'm going to be like, fuck. And I don't want to edit because I'll be editing this by the time I remember, and I don't want to go back to it. I got a structure. Man, I need discipline on this shit. But yeah, but let me see if I can scroll through some images and like remember something. Let's see. Girls. Alienware pictures. Yeah, I'm planning on getting Alienware so I can actually start modeling like full time, because the computer I have, it works, but it's pretty crappy. Well, it's not crappy, but I'm stressing it a lot when I use it. So I try to use the program at school because it's not my PC, as I mentioned before. But yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to that computer so I can finally get some work done. And it doubles because I could play some games and have it not slow down, but I'm not interested in that. Right now I'm not interested in PC games. If anything, I want to download Gary's mod and learn how to use it. But other than that, it would be Gary's mod and just Maya stuff. But yeah, fuck. Sorry guys, I guess this one's gonna be 6 minutes short. I'm hoping one day I'll do like an hour and a half, just shit that I have to talk about. Like, it'd be cool, but yeah. Sorry, fuck. I want to bang Risky Boots.
Huh? What?
That's about it. I got nothing. God damn. Anyways, yeah. Well, like that. Fuck it. That's the podcast for today. I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna force myself to do it. And what I'm gonna do is, and I've been thinking about it too, is whenever I have an idea, I'm gonna write it down. And I'm gonna put points that I want to talk about, so that way there's more to fill in. There's no me going off the rails as much, which I don't mind. I don't care, but there's got to be some sort of like I said, structure to this. A lot of people do it. I don't want to talk to podcasters I know because I don't know. A lot of people that I talk to that kind of are like I know like some people that I know that are well known on the internet. They act kind of snobbish. I don't want to name names here, but there are a couple of people I know. And no, that doesn't make me some cool guy because I know somebody on YouTube. Everybody's a fucking twat on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I honestly think YouTube is a volatile website, One day everybody can just shut down and what are you gonna do, bitch? Like, oh, my whole life was on YouTube. Well, you shouldn't have made YouTube your career. That's not a real job. And yeah, I know. People can argue that, but YouTube is not a real job. Go fuck yourself. Like, I would love to see you go to a job and be like, yeah, I was a YouTube from 2006 to 2020. And that's my experience. Can I be an actor? Like, I don't know. I don't consider YouTube a job. Which is why I don't take any of those celebrities of YouTube, quote unquote, celebrities. I don't take any of those guys seriously. I want to talk to somebody that isn't such a snob asshole about stuff like this. Like somebody who can genuinely help me out with the podcast. On pointers and stuff. But I'll see, so I won't go off the rails, And if I do, it'll only be for a little bit. But I don't know. Before I know, this will be natural. I'll have an actual microphone. Oh, I can't wait to get a microphone. Just to have it, Just to have a microphone. And then one day I'll take it overboard and I'll start padding the walls with that sound shit so it just sounds like I'm fucking Markiplier. Dude, I don't like watching that guy's videos, but I saw this Grade A Under 8 and he was in it, and like I just noticed besides his god awful hair, he had like these spiky padded walls, and I guess that's for sound, which looks kind of cool. And my school has that. Well, I don't know if they have the padded walls, but my school has an audio section where like it's just a building for audio. You get to record and stuff, and I just might do that there, but I don't want to like talk about it and then like somebody needs to use it because I don't know how it works. Like that stuff is for the audio students. It's not for me, which is gamer. But I should check it out because I am entitled to the entire school to do whatever I want, so long as I'm not interrupting people's classes. But yeah, I do want to increase the quality of these, like sound-wise. That's about it. And just keep doing this forever. It's forever. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm out. Oh shit, 55? Alright, I'll take it. I'll take that. Alright guys, enjoy the 55-minute podcast if you did. If you didn't, sorry, you wasted your time. If not, fuck it, I don't care. You know, I'm glad if you're listening. You know, if I can just get 2 people to listen, I'm glad. I'm fine with that. I'm doing this for fun, alright? So yeah, see you guys next week. Hopefully it'll be a lot better. So sorry about me going off the rails all the time. Alright, see ya, cunts.